See, this Abuja, let me tell you the two best friends you will have. Forget all this classy they are doing. They will try to bully you. The two best friends you will have is your lawyer. Number two, policemen. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Genevieve Ogbemudia. I'm a YouTuber based in Abuja, Nigeria. I'm an entrepreneur. I own a hair brand and I'm an interior designer. Living in Abuja is not for the weak. The classism here, it's mind-blowing. First of all, you are at disadvantage if you are a lady, you are young, and you're an entrepreneur. Just know that you are already scratched out. That's already disadvantaged for you. And I don't know where they have this whole idea of if you are not a 9-to-5er, you can't pay your bills. Where is that notion coming from? I came to Abuja in 2021 as a copper. If you are in Abuja, you will know looking for a house here, it's crazy. Guinness ultimate search, it's emotionally draining, mentally. In fact, it's something as serious as you putting it in your prayers and thanking God to sort it out for you. You have to work with crazy agents. You are not go, they learn work. They will bring out the thug in you. The experience is so disheartening. I was so optimistic about staying in this place. Don't get me wrong, it's a nice environment, it's very sublime, you can think straight, everything is at a very slow pace, nobody's rushing you, you're just doing things at your own pace, right? After searching for 6 months for a place, 6 months, imagine house hunting for 6 months. That was my own ordeal. I finally got one. My agent called me up and there's a place, I want you to check it out, though it's not complete, but the owner would complete it in about 2 weeks if payment is made. That what is remaining is just for him to paint and the fix of the electricals and the house will be mine. In my head I'm like, okay, what's worse can it be? I'll just pressure the owner to finish the place on time. So I told the agent he should take me to the landlord. He took me to the landlord. The man, first of all, communication with him does not really flow like that. So the agent tried to tell him, oh, this lady has been looking for a house for a while, let her pay. And I kept on being on this man's tail for months. April, May, June, July, August, September, 6 months. I was also house hunting because around the period of time that I started looking for a place was when my agent took me to that place, right? So I kept on telling him, sir, I'm still interested. You told me 2 weeks, it's running into months, what's going on? He kept on giving excuses and told me I should be patient. He will want a patient person to take the house. He's not in a hurry to lease the house, but if I can be patient, it will be mine. I was like, okay, fine. Since I've not gotten something else, let me just be banking on that. Coincidentally, my agent also told me there is a house in that same estate that you might like and the owner is ready to lease it out. And I was like, okay, fine, let's go check out the house. When I saw that house, I loved it. Okay, I will pay for this instead. I'm tired of waiting for that one. Please, let's talk to the owner of the house. We approached the lady that is the owner of the house. She was very nice, receptive, she was welcoming. I explained my ordeal to her of how I've been looking for a house for a while and how that house was not complete and how I really needed this space because at this time I was already handicapped. I was still paying rent monthly in my old apartment while I was still house hunting, and that was running into months and it was costing me quite a lot. But she was like, sorry, my husband is the one selecting people that will take the house. Just fill in your details. I have to run it by my husband. If he says you should take the house, fine, you can take the house. So I was like, okay, ma. Only for the lady to get back to me and she was like, I'm sorry, my husband said you are a single lady that is an entrepreneur. He wouldn't want you to rent the house and not be able to renew your rent the next year. So instead, he would want to give it to a working class lady. I was so heartbroken because I really liked that place. I was like, okay, fine, no problem. When this man was not forthcoming, I was like, sir, is it that you don't want to give me this house? Or you're just playing with me? Can't you see that I am in distress and I really need a place? This was in July, beginning of July. And he was like, okay, take account number, go and pay for the house. He gave me his account number. I told my agent told me to go ahead, and I made the payment for the house. When you make payment for the house, they will give you your agreement and the key to the house, and also introduce you to the security in the estate to know that you're a tenant in that estate. Because Abuja, they do many estates and barely do detached duplexes, right? And I was like, okay, sir, I've paid. When am I getting my key? What's going on? And he kept on telling me to wait, that he doesn't want to release the key to me until he has fixed everything. Mind you, the issues he claims he's fixing were the issues that have been there since that April, where I was taken to the house to do inspection, right? And I was like, sir, why is it taking you almost 6 months to fix this thing? It's just quick fixes. This man turned me around for a month. That is, I paid in July, and by September, I didn't have my key. I already started threatening my agent, saying, if you know this man has scammed me, you should give me my money. I am already very frustrated. It's affecting my work. It's affecting everything I do. If he knows that he's not game, he should just give me my money. And my agent was like, please, I should be patient and stuff like that. To God be the glory. In September, my agent called me and told me, okay, that he has finally got the key. I was so happy. Before moving in, I was like, sir, where is my agreement and everything? Because you pay for agreement fee, agency fee, and your rent, right? So I paid for it, and he was like, I should not worry, he will bring it, his lawyer is working on it. And I was like, fine, no problem. Months went by, I did not see my agreement. I was still chilled, and the building was a pretty new building, so all the occupants in the building were new. I was not that familiar with my neighbor yet until some months later, when we started talking, and she was like, who did you pay your rent to? And I was like, I paid it to the man. And she was like, no, that is not our landlord. The landlord is a lady. So in my head, okay, maybe he remitted my rent to her and all is fine, like all is good. That passed, month passed. One day I was at work and I received a call. The person introduced themselves. I'm the lawyer of so person. Your attention is needed because you are illegally occupying this house. I'm like, what? How? No, I paid my rent and I know my landlord, so I am not illegally occupying this house. Mind you, I was not given my agreement even after pursuing it for months. Of course, in real sense, without that agreement, I was illegally living in the house. The only proof I had was the payment, the bank statement slip of me paying the money into his account, and that should have been enough. But in this situation, it seems like I had to put more pressure. And what I mean by putting more pressure is I called up my landlord. I was like, hello sir, this is the news I received, what's up with it? And he nonchalantly told me, I beg, ignore those people, Joe, it's nothing. I'm like, sorry, I was just called and told I was illegally staying in an apartment, and you are telling me I should forget those people, Joe. Please, is there something I should know? And he was like, no, he has it under control. I should not worry. I said, fine. That same evening, I got home and I received a call from a foreign number. I picked and it was a lady. And she was like, do you know who is talking? I said, no, ma. This is the landlady of the building you are illegally staying in. I was like, excuse me, ma, I am not illegally staying in this building. I sent her the receipts of me paying money to him, my house rent and everything. And she was like, well, that's her brother. But her brother told her that for the past 6 months, mind you, I've been there for about 6 months before this thing started happening. Her brother told her for the past 6 months, nobody has been interested to take the house. So I'm illegally staying in a house and she want me to evict with immediate notice. I was confused. What is going on? And she told me her brother took my money and didn't remit it to her. So I have to sort out myself and she wants me to pack out because I'm illegally staying. And I didn't have my agreement. I was like, oh my God. This whole thing was going back and forth, back and forth. And the thing is, the lady was not even helping issues. She was putting all the pressure on me without putting so much pressure on her brother. I called her brother. Oga, what is going on? Give this woman her money. Let me have my peace of mind. He was like, he doesn't have any money to give to her. I should not worry. It's family matter. It's family matter. She's just trying to use the family matter to rope me in. Hey, so you think this is a family matter that is involving a stranger that literally has nothing to do with your drama? You are making me collect collateral damage for nothing I know about. Like, what do you mean by that, sir? Sorry, excuse me. What concern me and your family matter? I don't understand. See, this Abuja, let me tell you the 2 best friends you will have. Forget all this classy they are doing. They will try to bully you. The 2 best friends you will have is your lawyer. Number 2, policemen. They are your best friends, especially if you are a business person or if you do things that binds you with agreement. Trust me, you don't want to joke with these 2 people. They are your Bonnie and Clyde, your lawyer and your policeman. So I told the man that, Oga, your sister is harassing me. She calls me literally almost every day. She sent very disrespectful messages. At first, she was thinking maybe I was one of his little girls that he gave like a free apartment to stay. So she already had that notion, thinking, okay, she's young, she's single. Maybe this is just one of those my brother's girls that gave my house to stay. I was like, sorry, ma, excuse me. I paid quite a dime for that house and the house was quite on the expensive side. So I am not staying in this house for free. So you can't tell me that I should pack out because your brother did not remit money to you and you think I am staying in that house for free. We went back and forth for months. I was drained. I was emotionally exhausted. I was just over it. I tried to pressurize the brother, pressurize him to answer her because she was not fighting him. She was fighting me. So it now seemed like I was the one making things up and the sister was not really pushing. A day I had it up to here. The woman called me, was raining insults, was being abusive. I was fed up. I just went to the police station, filing my complaint, tell them what is going on. And they were like, they would like to call him in and invite him for questioning. They called him in severally and he didn't want to respond, only for them to come to him and try to ask him what is going on. This man hesitated. He did not answer the police. Only for one day, early in the morning, they just came. They tried to pick him up. He was not around. It was his wife they met at home. I think he now saw how serious the situation is, and he went over to the police station that same day to answer their invite. Meanwhile, I was giving the sister update of everything that was happening. As you have harassed me up to this extent, I am inviting the police. Maybe the police, your brother will answer the police and he will give you your money. Because she was like, what she's interested is in her money. And if her money is not coming out, I should leave the house. I think the whole me taking him to the police got him really pissed. I don't know what happened between she and her brother. She called me, was being disrespectful, that I made her brother go and report her to their family members, that she allowed me to use police to arrest him. Like, what concern me and your family? And in all this, if I had had my agreement, guys, I wouldn't have given a damn, because anything, talk to the lawyer, this is my agreement. But at that point, I didn't have my agreement. Please, guys, no matter where you want to rent, Abuja or Lagos, try your best to make sure they give you your agreement, because these people can move mad. They can come and tell you they want to sell the house, you need to leave immediately, or you didn't pay money to the right source. What are you going to do? So you just have to protect yourself and have those necessary documents in case madness like this starts. You can be able to handle it. She went back and forth saying I made her brother report her to her kingsmen. I'm the one trying to destroy her family. How, madam? How? How? The brother managed to bring out some part of the money, but it was not even up to half of the money. And she was like, no, if this is what a brother can do, that she doesn't want the money, I should pack out of her house, she wants to put someone else there, blah 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 blah. And I told her, madam, I have 6 months left in this house, right? And you can see I have actively tried to get your money. For the next 2-3 months, I will be here. Please allow me have my peace. This woman did not listen. Early morning, around 5-6 a.m., she's calling me. Midnight, around 11-12, she's calling me. I'm like, well, you know where your money is. Why are you calling me? And I'm someone, I don't do so well with calls, right? They give me anxiety. I don't deserve this that is going on right now. Why are you guys making me take the low blows for whatever is going on in your family? I had to get to the point where I blocked her number. Yes, I blocked her. I blocked her on WhatsApp. She started using my neighbor, trying to call my neighbor to come and give me the phone. I just explained to my neighbor and tell her, please, no, I don't want to talk to this lady. Just let me be. I will handle it. I explained it to my agent. I told my agent, I want you to find me a new house. Mind you, getting that place was so hard. I was terrified. I was tired. I did my storefront for my hair business. I spent a lot of money making that space cozy. She was like, no, I should not renew. I had to bring everything down. Guys, I was frustrated. I couldn't do my businesses because I didn't have peace. One day, it called me, where are you? I got a place for you, and the place is really on hot seats. You have to come and see it, so you will pay. I had to leave everything I was doing and head over to him. The place, I loved it. I paid for it. For my landlady to be saying that I have ego, that she was expecting me to come and beg her to allow me renew my rent. I should come and beg you to give you my money. That kind of large money. See, guys, people in this Abuja, they are. But we thank God. God lended the praise. So, guys, that was my experience, and it was a very distasteful one that I don't want to ever have again. But yeah, just make sure when you are trying to get a house in Abuja, you insist on getting your agreements and you insist on knowing the owner of the house, so that you won't get pleased and you won't have months of wastes. Nobody deserves that. Anyway, thanks guys, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, put on the notification button. See you next time. Bye.